Hi, it's Mark from MicrosoftAccessExpert.com and WinningSolutionsInc.com, coming to you from day 2 of the Microsoft Inspire Conference in Washington, D.C. Wrapped up the keynote. We're kind of at the middle of the day here, getting ready for lunchtime, but I wanted to share with you some of the things about the day 2 keynote. So it was a little more focused, a little bit more in detail, a little bit less high level, and a little bit more focused on solutions for customers rather than Microsoft's business plan. So that's all good stuff. So I just wanted to share with you a few of the interesting things that I heard. One of the things they talked about was a thing called digital transformation. Again, I think we talked about that a little bit yesterday, something that we do all the time, whether that's getting you from being on paper to being on a database, or getting you from being on spreadsheets and paper to a database. Those are things that Winning Solutions can help make happen for you. So one of the interesting little catchphrases they had was that bad data is just causes mistakes to be made with greater confidence. I thought that was kind of catchy. So that was interesting. So again, they talked about data and AI. We actually got to see a few things that were actually meaningful with hot new technology. And one of those things that we saw was they actually used a drone. Drones are cool and everybody's into drones right now, to fly over an area where there's large inventory items, and it was able to capture the RFID data and store it in a database. So again, that's pretty cool, versus walking around a huge yard where you have stuff stored. Being able to fly a drone over it might have some real applications. Then we also saw some applications in emergency services. There's bots are a hot thing right now, where you're chatting online instead of with a person, but with a computer. And that computer at the other end that's answering your questions and doing things back and forth for you kind of seems like, oh, that's really strange, and how are people really going to use that? But we could kind of see some realistic application for it. They were actually using it to show how it might take an emergency services call, like let's say if there's a fire. So it actually lets you submit a picture of the fire. Everybody's got a smartphone with them right now. Provide some more information, grab some GPS data, so that the emergency first responders have some better information when they come to assist. So that kind of stuff actually made some sense. Again, Microsoft hits these high themes, which are empowering employees, engaging with customers. So you're the customer and Microsoft wants to engage with you. We want to optimize operations, so if things aren't running smoothly, using data, using technology to make things run smoothly for you, and then transforming products. Inventory scanning with the drone. That was an example they gave for optimizing operations. And so, and then as far as transforming products, that's where the fire and dispatch stuff came in. So that's really transformative in nature. It's not you're calling on a phone and you're trying to describe something to emergency services, but you're actually able to show them live video or pictures for now coming from your phone of what the emergency is. Kind of think of how that is actually really useful, and it is a good application of today's smartphones and these bots and things like that. And then of course, Microsoft then at the end, they did highlight some situations where they were really able to make huge changes in people's lives through medical technology. So they were using Skype for Business at high resolution to actually help another doctor do surgery in a part of the world that didn't have the technology or the expertise there to do it. So those stories are always very moving of how they use technology that way. And so just because your situation might not change somebody's life or restore sight to a child or something, it's still important to your business. We do take it very seriously. So we can put this kind of technology to work for you. So you might have some idea or some permutation on how to use this or how it would work for you or your business or your organization. Of course, we do also do business in healthcare as well. So if you need to enable something like this in your healthcare organization, government, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, we'd be glad to do that. So if you'd like more information, please reach out to us on our website, WinningSolutionsInc.com, or if you're into Microsoft Access, MicrosoftAccessExpert.com. On there you can call us, email us, live chat with us, and we actually have real people you get to chat with rather than bots, but maybe someday, you never know. So thanks for listening. I'm going to get on to the next session here at the Microsoft Inspire Conference 2017, and I'll give you an update on that next. Thanks.